What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's just me, Jenny, where it is what it is and you get what you get. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Do yourself a favor and go hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell so you get a notification every time I post a new video. And everyone go and hit that thumbs up button. Go and like this video before I get into it. And let's get into the video. So as you all can tell by the title, I am going to be talking about confidence today. Now, I never thought that my channel would go in the direction of like motivational speeches. Never thought I would go that direction, but only because it's been coming up a lot. And even myself, I was looking back at some of my videos that I've done and I was like, wow, like you're really doing this. And a lot of people that grew up with me was like, I can't believe you like on YouTube posting videos and stuff like that, because not that I was always quiet, but I was never the outgoing person. In the past, I was definitely not the person that I am today. I was a little more timid, a little more quiet, but we're gonna get into all of that a little bit later in the video. But I was always, to myself, and to see the growth and how my personality has evolved and how I no longer give a fuck what people think or say about me, feels pretty damn good. So that's what got me started. And honestly, YouTube helps me with my confidence. It helps me be myself because I could just be me in the camera and say what I want to say, and it's all good. So anyway, I'm gonna start off with this quote. I'm not gonna read it, I'm gonna post it so you all can see. Yeah, so that quote really stood out to me because when it said, because one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. That is so true. We live in a world now, I feel like, where everyone, I'm not going to say everyone, but a lot of people, you look for approval from other people. You post on Instagram and Facebook for likes and comments and all of this. Celebrities, they do it for a blue check on Instagram. Like, everybody's doing something for validation from other people. And I get it. That's the norm, Everybody looks to get praise from someone else, but you also got to take the time out to praise yourself. What's the point of other people praising you when you can't even do it behind closed doors for yourself? You can't even look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yes, I deserve that like today. Yes, I deserve those heart eyes under my picture today. What's the point if you are not going to be confident with yourself? So I say that to say this. I'm not going to front. Like, I have Instagram, I have Facebook, all that stuff like that. And you get likes and it's like, okay, cool, they like the picture, got 100 something likes. It's cool. But I also gotta, behind the filters and behind all of that other stuff, I still have to look at myself in the mirror, makeup going, filter going, all of that, and still be like, yeah, you still a baddie.
It's true that I'm a bad bitch.
Bad bitch. You still a queen. You still look good. You know what I mean? And I can do that now. Once upon a time, probably not. But I have gotten to that place of confidence where I love myself and I accept who I am. Is there things that I would love to change? Hell yes. Who doesn't want to change anything? But do I beat myself up about it every day? No. Do I feel like I'm not worthy of certain things because I'm not where I want to be? Absolutely not. That's human nature to automatically want to fix certain things, or, you know, you want to do certain things to make yourself feel better or look better, but you can still love yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'll go back to growing up. I'm not going to sit here and act like I have a pity story, like, oh my God, I never felt beautiful, or, you know. And a lot of people have had that experience of growing up and not feeling beautiful, not feeling worthy and stuff like that. That's not particularly my story, but no, I didn't always feel confident in myself. Growing up, I'll say by the time I got to high school, because when I was in elementary, I didn't think about stuff like that. I was just like into my dolls, and that was it. Like, I didn't really think of confidence and how I looked and all that. Like, all that stuff didn't matter. Junior high school, I wasn't thinking about that either. Even like, I started getting body in junior high school. Like, my behind started growing, really started getting a lot of attention from guys. But I was never one that looked for attention from them. You know what I mean? I never looked for that validation from a boy to make me feel like I was worth it, you know? And then high school came, and even still, I was in a serious relationship at that point. And I wasn't as confident as I got to high school, because times were changing, and I realized, like, this was my first relationship, like the first person I was like in love with. So, you know, I spent the whole summer with just me and him, and, you know, it was like, okay, like, I'm the only girl in the world, you know. And then when I got to high school, it was just like, oh, there's other chicks that are pretty and that have bodies and have all of this stuff. And it was like, okay, you know, confidence level went a little tick, you know, a little down a little bit. And it just shook my confidence a little bit. You know, it was like, okay, you ain't the only pretty girl. You ain't the only one with a booty. You ain't the only, you know, it was just like, okay, reality check. There was a lot of chicks that wanted him. A lot. Damn near half the school. You all know who you are, I'm just saying. But anyway, and it was a lot. It was a lot for me, and it was just like, okay, and the person I was back then was just like, okay, whatever. Brush it off. I'm not confrontational. I'm not outspoken. As long as nobody ever physically put their hands on me or ever verbally came at me, it was just like, whatever. I just brushed it off. The person I am now, that wouldn't happen. Just saying. But I'm not that timid person anymore. But I just wasn't as confident as I should have been. You know, even when it came to my schoolwork, it was just like, I didn't take it as serious. It was like, I ain't gonna have no money to go to college, so for what? You know, I didn't have the confidence in myself to do a lot of things that I now have today. So, honest to say, I didn't really gain my confidence until probably like a year ago.
You serious?
And that's sad to say, and I'm gonna be 29 next month. Oh my God. Whew. Yes. I'm gonna be 29 next month, and I just learned to gain my confidence. And what gave me that confidence was learning to love myself. So So for my 25th birthday, I had a party. I spoke of this in my time video. Go check that out if you haven't yet. Very good video. 25th birthday, I'm becoming a woman now. I was like, okay, what you gonna do with your life? What you gonna, time to start making things happen. And my friend gave me this book as a gift. And shout out to Fritzline, thank you for this, because it was a game changer for me. Dear Woman by Michael E. Reid. It's a little rough right now because, yes, I was reading it, folding pages, everything. This book was a game changer for me. She gave it to me, like I said, it was my 25th birthday. Who would have thought that a whole year later that this book was going to come in handy? Now, when she gave it to me, I'm not going to lie, I didn't read it right away because I was still in the middle of writing my own book. Don't forget, if you do not know about it, I wrote my own book, Inherited Dysfunction, written by me. Go to Amazon.com and go check it out. Sorry. But yes, this book changed the game for me. I was newly single the following year. That was 2016. And I did not know who I was. I was in a relationship for many, many years. And I did not know who Jennifer was as a woman. I didn't know who she was. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to... Oh, shoot, I'm going to get emotional. I didn't know how to go forward without this person. But this book, I started reading it, and I was like, whew, whoever raised this man, raised him right. Go check him out on Instagram. He got an Instagram page. So the book is different messages to women. And it'll be like a short passage, like this says in the beginning, and then he'll have a quote. And then he gives like this message, and then he puts a poem related to the message next to it. So the one that I'm going to briefly talk about that I saved, The Skin You're In. That's the name of the passage. He's stressing self-love and how important it is amongst women, how important it is to love yourself first, okay? Because if you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna... I'm sorry, I just had a RuPaul moment.
Can I get an amen up in here?
But no, honestly, like if you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? You understand? Like if you don't love yourself first, you can't love your man, you can't love your woman, you can't even love your child if you don't love yourself first. Okay. So he stresses in that passage how important it is to love yourself. And then the poem. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Never forget that you're beautiful. When the makeup can't seem to beat your face enough. When the corset and body wraps can't shrink your waist enough. Be woman enough to look yourself in the mirror and say, this is my body and I love it just the way it is. Ladies, don't get me wrong. There is plenty of things I would love to fix. Started with chopping off some pounds and all of that stuff. I would love to do that. Working on it, but I still could look myself in the mirror and be like, you're beautiful. Somebody is going to love what you have to offer. May not be this one, may not be that one, may not be the one you want, but somebody gonna love it. But guess who loves it the most? And guess who loves it first? Me. Because if I don't love it and I don't have the confidence in myself, why the hell is someone else gonna love it? And this is another thing. I remember arguing with somebody about women who wear makeup or weaves or wigs and stuff like that, like we don't love ourselves. That's not true. I could come on this camera with no makeup. I don't know about no wig. I don't know about that. But wearing makeup and adding hair to your hair, wearing a wig, whatever, getting surgery does not mean you don't love yourself. That just means you want to enhance how you look. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, you dress in your best outfit. You know, you make sure you look right when you walk out the house because you want to feel good about yourself. It has nothing to do with the fact that you don't love yourself, so you feel like you got to hide behind the fitted or whatever the case. You might have a little bald spot that you don't want people to see. That don't mean you don't love yourself. You love yourself enough to cover up that bald spot. But I say that to say that love the skin you're in. You got to be able to look yourself in the mirror and get to a place where you say, I love myself. I am beautiful. I love my nose. I love my lips. I love my breasts, my big breasts or my small breasts, my big butt or my small butt. Love it. Because if you ain't gonna love it, ain't nobody else gonna love it. Ain't nobody gonna show no love to your flatty if you don't. Embrace what you have. Like I said, of course I would love to go and change certain things, but until I can, I'm gonna love the body that I'm in. And it took me a long time to get to that place. Like I said, reading that book started it for me. And then being single for so long, I love myself now. I know who I am. I know what I want in life. So I don't need to go looking for somebody to give me something that I already have. Which he talks about a lot. Give yourself your own crown, honey. Give yourself your own crown. Stop looking for somebody to give it to you. Like, don't ever let somebody tell you you're not a queen. The great, great, great Oprah said, think like a queen. A queen, if not afraid to fail, failure is another stepping stone to greatness. Okay? So, sometimes you are going to fail. Sometimes you'll fall off. But you know what? Dust that crown off and get right back into the swing of things, because the only person in your way is you. I promise you that. Like, I had to tell myself, like, Jennifer, you gotta make things happen for yourself and nobody's going to give it to you, okay? Get into your confidence. Do not be afraid to fail. That is the key of confidence. Not being afraid to fail. And this is not just a confidence about looks. This is a confident thing about being confident in your career, being confident in your goals. Like, it's not just about being confident of how you look. Yes, love your body, but also be confident in your dreams and your goals and your aspirations, because I had to tell myself, I had to give myself plenty of pep talks like, yo, it's okay. Put it out there. Don't be afraid to fail. I even talked about that in my my New Year's video in the beginning of this year. I never would have thought that I would have accomplished writing a whole book and putting it out to be published and then coming out with a short film. These are things that goes on in my head, but I never had the confidence to put it out there. But I had to put myself like, yo, if you fail, it's okay. That is what life lessons is about. Sometimes you gotta fall on your ass or get that door slammed in your face, but you gotta put yourself out there. I had to put myself out there in order to get what I wanted. And I wanted to be an author. I wanted to be a published author. I wanted people to I wanted people to read my words. I wanted people to get in my head, my imagination, see things how I was seeing things. And I did that. I told myself, it's okay. If nobody likes the book, if nobody buys the book, it's okay, you did it. What do we have to do going forward to make people like the book? Thank God that wasn't the case. People actually loved the book. But I had to put it out there. The only way you're going to know is by putting yourself out there. Even with the short film, like I did to promote the book, that was something that was just in my head. I was like, yeah, right, how I'm going to make that happen? And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Find somebody who got camera equipment. And by the grace of God, I found somebody who had damn near the best camera equipment that I know. And he slayed it. Like, he killed it. It looked so good. And it was like, okay. It turned out better than I expected. So that gave me even more confidence. Like, shit, now you could be a director. You could write a whole series now. Because I overthought the process. Like, oh, God, how am I going to make this happen? How am I make it look like she using drugs? How am I going to do this? How? Go check out that video, too. You'll see. It happened. And it didn't take much. I did it in one location with friends and family. And it looked like some professional shit. No lie. Go check it out on my page, too. And it was just like, okay, you got this. You can make this shit happen. I just want people to know, like, we're growing up in hard times. We are growing up in some of the most hateful people and the meanest people are walking amongst us. And I just want everybody, if you're watching, young, old, whatever, I want you to love yourself. Do not let words, I know they say words can hurt. Yes, they can. But when you get to a point in your life where you don't give up about what anybody has to say about you, I promise you, your life will be so much happier. Like, I legit don't care what people have to say. I mean, of course, my loved ones and, you know, but when I mean like negative people, haters, whatever, people gonna talk regardless. Whether you doing your thing or you falling off, people are going to have an opinion about any and everything you do. So what do? Take their opinions and throw that shit the other way, because it doesn't matter. Trust me when I say you cannot let people's words define who you are. You cannot let people's words get you to a point where you no longer want to be on this earth. You cannot let people's words make you look in the mirror and hate yourself. You are beautiful. You have the power. You cannot give people that type of power to make you feel like I no longer want to be here because they talking about me. Fuck them. Okay? Because I promise you, people going to talk regardless. There's plenty of people that smile in my face and talk shit about me behind my back. Am I going to let that affect me? Hell no. There is plenty of people who's congratulating me. I'm so proud of you, and behind my back is hating. I'm sure. And I don't care. That's okay, because you know what? Misery loves company. You will not have me over to your misery party. I won't do it. I have too much confidence in myself. I do not care what people have to say. And that's just the bottom line. People want to talk regardless. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I'm sorry. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. There's people that don't like my personality. There's people that don't like how I look. And that's fine. Oh well. I like my personality. I like how I look. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. So, I'm not going to keep talking. I know this video is probably all over the place, but I just had to get that off, because you know another thing that's been bothering me. I'm sorry I said I was ending the video, but something else that's been irking my nerves. This whole Nicole Murphy and oh God, what is her name? The lady from Waiting to Exhale. I'm sorry, I forgot her name, her real name. I have never seen, this is how I know we live in a crazy world. This world where a woman gets cheated on. And all everybody can point out is the fact that the lady from Waiting to Exhale, I'm so sorry, I don't remember her name, that she went from this it girl back in the day to now everybody's like, oh, she let herself go. She got money. Why she don't, lose the weight? Excuse me. Let's stick to the fact that her husband cheated with the supermodel. I don't know if that's why everybody's pointing out the fact because she looked at that. Does not give her man the right to cheat. I'm sorry. First of all, I'm not a mother, but I have sisters who have children. I have a mama, clearly. She has 4 children, and I have friends who've had children. And they will all tell you in a heartbeat, until you have a child, you cannot judge somebody because a child will take your body through some changes, okay? From what I've been told. A child will take your body through changes. And no, everybody does not bounce back like a twig. Everybody does not just go back into the routine. Listen, y'all don't know what that lady got going on. At the end of the day, it does not matter what she looks like. If her husband felt like she is not looking the part anymore, then he should have asked for a divorce. You don't go out and cheat and think that that's a valid excuse. So I really wish everybody would stop bringing up the fact that how this woman look. It's so bad there's YouTube videos talking about how she went from this, like, really? Does that really matter? Or the fact that Nicole Murphy was kissing this married man talking about, oh, we're friends. I'm sorry, I don't kiss family friends in the mouth. Married family friends in the mouth and be like, oh, because now you're apologizing. What are you apologizing? I'm sorry, I'm going all the way to a whole nother level. But this is, again, y'all trying to tear this woman's confidence down, talking about how she looked. That does not give her husband a pass to cheat. If you were not happy that your wife, who has given life to your 2 children or whatever, how many children they have, and you were not happy, then you should have exit stage left, let the ink dry, and then you could be all out in the public doing whatever. The whole world is coming at her about her weight, which is so disgusting to me. Lady, you gave that man 2 children. If you decide you didn't want to take the easy way out and go lay on the table and get it cut out, you're comfortable with how you look, if you love it, we love it. Like, that's it. Like, I don't even know why her weight is even a topic of conversation when she's the one getting cheated on. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to end this video here. I hope that this video helps someone somewhere. All I can say is the main goal of this video is to love yourself. I know there are times and there are days where it feels so hard. Find something to love about yourself. It ain't gonna happen overnight. The best bet you can do, one day at a time. Look in the mirror, and even if it's something so, I like my eyes today. I like my nose today. Any little thing helps. If you gotta start small, start small. But you gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself, and I urge everybody, women, go pick up this book. I think he has another one too called No More Boyfriends. I haven't read that one yet, but I urge you to read this book. Thank you for tuning, because this helped a lot. And yeah. Own your confidence. Own your crown. Love yourself. The hell with everybody else. Bottom line. As always, thank you for watching. Jenny out.